everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about people, money and judgments. First of all, let's agree that we all judge people on the basis of their money, meaning on the basis of their investment, and we also assume that we know everything about their financial situation, and we often think that they are at better stage in life as compared to us. So in this video, I have categorized 3 types of people and 3 types of judgment that we pass on the basis of their financial situations. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Maitri Shah and I'm here to share with you everything that I learned from reading books, from observing stories and from my experiences. To know more about me, please follow me on the linked social media platforms, and also please hit the subscribe button so that you get to know whenever I post my videos. Now for this particular video, I really want you to assume that we both are sitting in front of each other in a room and are chit-chatting about the world and about life. Now when it comes to judgment, we often judge people on the basis of our observations and on the basis of our thought process. Now suddenly we start talking about investment and about finances. And to that we start discussing about people who are extremely rich. For example, Mukesh Ambani, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, Warren Buffett and so many more. They are the tycoons of the industry. So we don't judge them, but instead we consider them as our mentors. We try to follow their footsteps so that we learn from their investments. So the question is, why don't we judge them? Why don't we pass sarcastic statements about them? Just because they are way out of our league. And even to criticize them or to pass shitty statements about them would be stupid of us. So while talking about the tycoons of industry, talking about the rich people of the world, we don't tend to judge, but instead we try to be in the good books because we consider them as our mentors. Now moving on to the next category, people who believe in savings and are scared of investment. Now assume that you and I, we both have a friend in common who saves a couple of bucks a month but finds it extremely hard to invest. Here we tend to judge that that person is playing safe game and is safe and sound in their life and so are not investing. But the other case would be that that person wants to invest but is not aware of where to and how to invest. And it could also be the case that that person is on a cutting edge in their life, like they are trying to balance their income versus their expenses. They are still trying to pay off their bills and they are still trying to save some bucks so that they can at least have a mini vacation in a year. Now here, if we assume that they are having a very safe and sound life, then that would be a very opaque judgment because we still don't know the other side of the glass. So in such cases, if we are aware of some sort of investment, then we should try to have a friendly conversation with them over a cup of coffee. And this should not be like educating them, but instead just having a friendly conversation of what we are trying to do. If that person is very close, then just letting them know about our investment might be also useful for them. Now moving on to last category, here we will be discussing about people who have single source of income or are still good to do in their life and still they invest. Now let's agree in our heart that we both judge this kind of people a lot. But the truth is that people who have a limited source of income and still they plan to invest, or still when they invest, they are actually risk takers. So instead of judging them and thinking that they might be having a very good job or they might be having a side hustle that pays them well or their parents are rich, instead of thinking all such things, we should consider them as our mentors. Because they are the people who are easily accessible, who are at our level, and if we try to positively approach them, then that could be the case that they would really help us out, and also we might be able to invest just like them. So the thing is that if we keep on passing judgments rather than approaching them, then it could be the case that we might spend the rest of our life in just sitting on our couch and passing judgments on them and watching them secure a safe and sound place for themselves, which even we could have done if we had approached them in a positive way. So the thing is, we neglect people who are in our reach because we think that they are our competitors, and by contacting them or by asking them, it might hurt our ego. But the truth is, if we try to contact them and if we try to learn from them, keeping aside our ego, then these people will really help us to settle in our life. So remember, it's always good to learn from our peers because they are the people who would actually be happy to help us out. So having talked about 3 kinds of people and about our judgments that we pass on them, it is really important to understand that we have to be judgmental free in order to find a good space in our life. And it's all about our mindset. The day we start changing our mindset to a positive way, the day we start being judgmental free and the day we start learning from our peers, our life will be focused and we'll be able to find our path to success. Also, here's a bonus point for you. I have linked a book in my description which has really helped us to change our mindset and also has helped us to balance our financial situation. I hope that you also find that book useful, and I would recommend it highly to read because it is really going to help you in a better way. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that this video really helps you in being judgmental free and in learning from your peers. And please subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my next video. Once again, thank you for watching this.